How's it going, James? OnlineCarShow.net. Well, in this video, I just want to go over the upcoming vacation next week, some updates I'm doing at the garage, and also I won a really cool contest from GUITARMAGEDDONZL1. So without hesitation, let's go and get this video started. All right, well, as far as events we got coming up on the horizon, there is actually a car show coming up Halloween, October 31st through Showplace Classics. I'll put their website in the description. I heard this one was a really good show last year. I attended another show, so this year I'm gonna hit this one up and see what it's all about. Also, we've got the Serious Wheels Car Show, Open Car Show, being hosted by Corvette Owners Club of Houston. That's coming up November 7th. So I guess now to just go over y'all what the plans are and so forth. I will be on vacation next week, so I may not be answering emails, DMs on Instagram, or messages like I usually do. So if you do send me a message, just be patient and I'll get back to you. So just to give you all some background on that, the wife and I went to Grand Canyon, Zion, Bryce, and Red Canyon last year. We had such a great time that we opted to go back this year and bring the son and daughter with us. So we're really excited about it. It's going to be a really good week. Those that have never been to the Grand Canyon, or especially Zion or Bryce, I highly recommend the trip. It's a really good time and you'll see some spectacular scenery. I highly recommend it. So we're going to be gone from Saturday till Sunday of the following week. So it's going to be a full week and I can't wait for the vacation. Much needed this year. All right, well, as some of y'all know, I've been updating the garage. It gets hotter than crap in here during the summer. And in the winter, I wouldn't mind it keeping some heat as well. So we're going to insulate, sheetrock the whole garage, may redo the floors, add some cabinets. So real quickly, I'll just go over that with y'all now. As you can see, I've put in some really cool lighting. First off, that you'll see, they're these, they replace screw-in bulbs. They're LED. Sorry if it's a little bright on the camera, but they are freaking bright. The center one I have here is equal to 80-watt light bulb, and these are equal to a 60 watt. So they actually put out a lot more light. I think that's their actual wattage pull. So these in light are putting out the equivalent of, I don't know, 3 or 4 bulbs at least. Really brighten up the garage, as you can tell. I've got one in the center, one over there because I couldn't put it any further back because of the garage door opener. We've got one right here. We've got one right here over my, whatever you want to call that, cabinets. And we've got one right here by the door. This also helps for my YouTube videos and the lighting for it, so it's kind of a dual cause there. As you can see, I've still got some fluorescent bulbs going across or whatnot. These I may keep, but we're gonna wire them to a light switch right here. So I'm gonna put in some outlets up there, wire it to a switch so they can be flipped on as well. And I have all of these, of course, set up to a light switch. We've also added some more outlets. I've got an outlet I'm putting in back there. Outlet I put in right here. Outlet over here. These are all going to be wired with high wattage yellow wire, the 12 gauge instead of the 14, so they can take on, you know, the air compressors and stuff like that. I'm also going to wire in a 240 volt for a welder over here, and my buddy Jordan's going to help me. We're putting in a sub box to add in more circuits. So all these garage circuits are going to have actually their own box, which is really cool. Now on to the insulation. I went for a really good insulation. It's got soundproofing. It's got one of the best, you know, insulating ratings that I could find. So we're putting that in all the walls, soundproofing it too. And as far as the ceiling goes, as you can see, the supports here were horrible. Excuse the extension cords for lights, but the rafters before were put up pretty cheaply, typical of, you know, homes built in late 70s and 80s. So we've re-supported them. I've got some wires going, or boards going to the top rafters. We've also put in some additional rat boards going across to help support it, and some support beams to support those that were there. We jacked them up, the ceiling's all level, and I've been slowly putting in nailer boards for the sheetrock to connect to. That's what these little cross boards are for. But of course the garage door is blocking me from entering one rafter, which I have on the ground right here. So I'll have to take down the garage door opener to put up the rafter, get the ceiling done, and then I'll get somebody out here to reinstall the garage door. So it's a process and a half getting this done. After we get all that done, the sheetrock, drywall put up, whatever you want to call it, the sub box added over there by my other circuit, I am going to tear down this ugly crap here. This was a cabinet the previous owner of the house made, and I've been utilizing it, and I repainted it and stuff, but I'm going to put up some actual cabinetry that matches kind of the same height as my workbench here that I can use continuously across, with, you know, cabinets with doors on the bottom, a workspace area, and then we're going to have, you know, aerial cabinets going across. And I may continue the aerial cabinets all the way across this back wall is kind of the plan. And then I'm going to redo the floors. We're probably just going to level off any bad spots or chips or whatnot and get them painted. And then I don't know what kind of clear coat it is, polyurethane, whatever. But we're going to put on a base coat and then a, you know, real heavy clear coat on top, whatever it's used. I'm not sure on that. So that way my AC will no longer be wasting air and actually be able to cool this thing down. And when I run my little space heaters in the winter, they'll actually keep this place warm. So real exciting stuff there. And as soon as I get, you know, cabinetry all up and all this mess over here better organized and stuff in the garage better organized, hopefully we'll be adding a project car, because there's definitely room for 2 cars here, not just the Corvette. So the plan is get the garage all finalized and so forth, and then who knows, maybe buy a project car from there. So really exciting stuff going on there. Don't want to keep too much of your time here, but been really busy with this in my spare time. All right, well now as far as the giveaway I won, and this was awesome. Just to give you all a little background, I was up late one night. I saw, you know, Nick, GUITARMAGEDDONZL1 had made a post, you know, guess my latest quarter-mile time since he's installed the new turbo setup on the Freedom Rocket, his 5th gen Camaro. So I just, you know, sat there thinking to myself of the mods he has, what he's run in the past, and so forth, and I just guessed some numbers out of thin air. Well, ends up, I guessed the time he ran all the way down to the 100th of the second. So that is freaking awesome. And because of that, I got a free pair of Holley / heat wave visual glasses. You know, as some of y'all know, Holley is GUITARMAGEDDON's sponsor, and these things are awesome. I'm gonna go ahead, I've already taken a peek at them just to be honest with you guys, but I'm gonna unbox them here on the table, and I'll probably use these in all my upcoming videos where I'm wearing glasses and so forth. They're freaking awesome. And if y'all aren't following Nick, GUITARMAGEDDONZL1, which he's a pretty big channel, so chances are a lot of y'all are, I'm gonna have a link to his channel in the description. I highly recommend it. I met the guy in person at Camaro Fest. That car is freaking insane. It is so loud. I mean, his videos don't even do it justice. But if you aren't following him, be sure to go ahead and do so. So let's get on to the unboxing of these glasses so I can start wearing them. All right. Really cool packaging here. It's got, you know, B&M, Wayland, Flowmaster, all kinds of little aftermarket performance parts. We've got a little case here which has got them all on it. Really cool to keep it in. Travel case. And it's hard to do this one-handed. And then the glasses themselves. And these are cool. They're almost kind of like as I probably scratched them there, but they look like kind of like Blues Brothers style glasses. I don't know if y'all remember that old movie, but really cool. And they've got, let's see, Holley and all the you know, hooker header, all the brands on here, and they've got kind of textured on there the way that they put them on there. Really cool glasses. And I'll give you the final test. So what do y'all think? I think they look pretty damn good, and I'm going to use them in all my upcoming videos and stuff like that. Just shout out to him and let me win his giveaway. Thank you so much, Nick. and I'll definitely be sporting these. But that's all I have for y'all today. I have already made a video that's going to come out next week while I'm on vacation. So the content's going to continue on. And I finally got all the stuff needed. I got these things right here. Black gloves are impossible to get right now for painting, but I finally got some of those in. They don't really fit well, but I'm still going to use them. We've got, and the grease and wax remover came in from Duplicolor. I'm going to use this to clean it, but we are going to be painting some interior parts on the Corvette when I return, and maybe hydro dipping. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I did purchase, we got 2 hydro dips over here. One of them's the skulls I used in the Camaro, and we've got some carbon fiber hydro dip. So my idea was to use the blue, the same color blue as the Corvette, which I've got here from Harpy Motor touch-up paint. Use the supersonic blue in some of the interior parts in the car and as a base coat, and then hydro dip on that, so it looks like the blue is actually part of the weaves of the hydro dip, and then clear coat on top of all that. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or just do the paint and clear coat. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I'm just a little scared because I know carbon hydro dip is really hard to do because you want to keep everything straight, and so you can't have any stretching when doing the carbon. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, if I should do the hydro dip or just do the painting. I am just going to do a couple little pieces in there, and it will match really good with the interior. Thank y'all so much for watching, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe below. Thank you.